Hi, I'm Lisa Renee, your Ascension Guide, and today is September 25th of 2011. And today I'm going to be talking about an update of what's happening in the planetary body and in understanding more deeply what timelines are and what is shifting in the nature of our reality currently. Now, my role on the planet specifically is to be an advocate for the Starseed and Indigo races. And again, I urge you to please only take in what truly resonates with your own heart and discard the rest. And that is, at these uncertain times, at these chaotic times, in terms of what we're feeling on the planet Earth, it is of utmost premium that we learn how to come into our own inner core being in order to access the clarity, the safety, the protection that our own inner spirit relationship gives us. And at this particular juncture on planet Earth, we are involved in a schism of which there is a frequency split. There are potential timelines that are manifesting into physical outcomes as potential realities. And those of us that have incarnated on the planet during this ascension cycle, specifically the Starseed races and the Indigo families, are a part of the advocates as well of embodying the ascension cycle in participating with a shifting paradigm. And one of the main and core purposes and functions of starseeds and indigos on this planet is understanding that your body organically, genetically is designed to override timelines, to shift consciousness perspectives into what actually becomes a materially manifested reality on this planet. Currently on planet Earth, we have a multitude of agendas. And again, without becoming consumed with the mental analysis of those agendas, it is just important to be informed that at this particular time on planet Earth, we are undergoing a war over consciousness. And yet ultimately the power and the choice belongs with us, each one of us individually. As a part of the Starseed and Indigo family, when again we activate our higher consciousness potentials, we become God technology. God technology is the technology of consciousness. It is a living, organic, eternal spirit that is self-organizing and self-harmonizing. And when you learn to become a vessel and a conduit of your eternal spirit, you become a part of that body of God, the nerve cell of God, that is able to bring harmony, peace, and self-organization to the environment around you, meaning that which is self-organizing, that which comes into harmony and integration, a congruency with spirit, because God is a harmonic spirit that organizes that which is in alignment with goodness, with creation, with promoting life, with caring for life, with a reverence for life. That actually is the internal God spirit and the spirit that we are a part of. At this time on planet Earth, we have an accelerated schism between timelines. And these timelines are named various agendas, not really to give it a label, but just for the interest of speaking about it. I'm going to give it a label for now. And that label is the 911 agenda. The 911 agenda is a particular timeline that we could refer to as a software. It is a software that has been installed into the planetary brain of the human collective on this planet. So once we understand that we are a part of a larger collective mind, and until we become really clear and conscious about our own internal spirit, we can be influenced and manipulated by agendas that are really not organic to our internal spirit. So understanding that there is an agenda, there is an artificial software, namely called the 9/11 agenda, which is designed to promote fear, which is designed to promote confusion, which is designed to continue warmongering, and again, the propagation of ego systems based on, again, enslavement, poverty consciousness, And of course, the hierarchical belief that there are those that are superior than others, that deserve those resources over others. Of course, nothing could be further than the actual truth of the reality. And in coming to the end of the ascension cycle and recognizing that these agendas are operating on our planet, we again can be informed to make a choice. We can choose to align to that which is our organic, living, and eternal spirit, or that which is the finite, fear-based, ego reality of the 911 agenda. And at this time on the planet, we of course have many apexes where that agenda is playing out, and we see that playing in the global scape. And of course, when we're informed, we can choose to watch it from engaged detachment, but know as well that ultimately our security, our foundation, our protection truly lies with our internal spirit and our own inner relationship with God's source. And again, which I highly recommend and suggest that you cultivate and invest time in that relationship with your core spirit. So as we advance through the ascension cycle, the final conflict of these players is coming into surface view, and we're starting to be able to see more about who's who and who's playing these roles. And again, as we do, this is not from a place of judgment, but from a place of discernment, to have an accurate assessment of what truly is happening on the planet at this time. And as that particular agenda, with its own means of attempting to accelerate that particular agenda, progresses or doesn't progress, however we look at that, those of us that are star-seeded, that are a part of devoting ourselves to be a vessel of God consciousness, to promote the ascension paradigm, that which again is sovereignty and freedom and liberation for this planet and for all human beings, as we choose that, we choose to become fully participating with our own consciousness and then accept the responsibility for our actions, where we place our focus, where we direct our energies. And what we direct in ourself is, again, our devotion, pure and simple, to liberation and freedom of humanity, which can only be achieved through our direct, again, relationship with our spirit, with our God source. So at this time, in understanding that you, as a starseed or as an indigo being, have the genetic advantage, in a sense, not again promoting value, but understanding your role on this planet, as many of us that are from other planet bodies, from other universes even, have incarnated at this time on the planet to take part in a beautiful time of consciousness expansion, and at the same time to collaborate and contribute our consciousness, our genetic material, and the energetic intelligence that represents, that allows us to become a timeline shifter, which means by purely holding the space of the now moment and witness consciousness, we have the power to organize the environment into the direct relationship with God's Spirit. And again, understanding your body is a God technology that when activated at its certain DNA levels, as you become more spiritually advanced in your light body. And again, this isn't about promoting value difference. It's about understanding the energetic role of physics, the energetic physics that govern our consciousness, that govern the energetic intelligence of which we are a part. As we seek to grow our consciousness, as we seek to develop our spiritual body, we become a technology of God. And through that technology is incredibly powerful opportunity to hold the energetic placement of God consciousness through that which we devote our own bodies, our being, which we devote our life stream towards and to, so that we can become a powerful causation of God returning to this planet through the natural, harmonious, self-organizing principle that God consciousness actually is, again, the eternal source spirit. So again, in understanding your role as a starseed and as an indigo being is also understanding your role as a timeline shifter, and that your body, purely by incarnating on this planet during the ascension cycle, is an extremely powerful consciousness shifter, and that is the potential that you hold as a time traveler, as a consciousness shifter, and as a timeline overrider to again empower the source energy through you to fully override fear and manipulation and the control mechanisms that have been in power on this planet. So we can shift this planet from its current psychopathic, sociopathic behaviors and attitudes to a planet that values life and promotes life force once again for all of humanity as a collective organism that lives together in harmony and in oneness, and recognizing those principles are the principles of the universe, the principles of creation, and the principles of God Force. So again, thank you so much for listening. I hope that this has proved to be supportive in your journey. Again, my deepest heartfelt blessings of gratitude and appreciation go out to my Starseed family and to our Indigo families. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll continue our discussion again.